You know exactly what you need to do. The list is sitting there on your desk, or perhaps it is open in a tab on your screen, mocking you with its silent expectations. You felt that sudden, intoxicating burst of motivation at midnight, pacing your room, promising yourself that tomorrow will be different. You feel like a new person in the dark. But then, tomorrow arrives. The sun comes up, and the resistance is there. It is a heavy, invisible wall between you and the work you know you must do. You tell yourself you'll start in just 10 minutes. Then an hour passes. Then you decide you will simply start fresh tomorrow. You aren't lazy. You are caught in a brutal civil war between the person you want to become and the person you are right now. And in this moment, right now, you are losing. You are watching your potential slip through your fingers while you scroll through a world that doesn't care about your dreams. You feel stuck because you are relying on willpower, and willpower is a finite, fragile resource. It is like a battery that drains every time you make a single decision. By the time you've dealt with your morning commute, the stresses of work, and the thousand small decisions of daily life, your battery is empty. You think you need more motivation, but motivation is just a feeling. And feelings are the most unreliable foundation in the world. They change with the weather. They change with what you ate. They change with how much sleep you had. If you only work when you feel like it, you will never build anything of substance. You are trapped in a cycle of guilt and avoidance, waiting for a spark that isn't coming, while the fire you should be building is going cold. The Stoics viewed discipline not as a punishment, but as the ultimate form of self-respect. It is the highest honor you can pay to your own life. Epictetus once asked, "How much longer are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself?" To a Stoic, discipline is the art of choosing what you want most over what you want right now. It is about removing the friction between your logic and your actions. We often procrastinate because we are trying to protect ourselves from the discomfort of effort. But a Stoic realizes that the discomfort of the work is temporary. It lasts an hour or a day, while the discomfort of regret is permanent. It lasts a lifetime. Discipline is simply the habit of treating your future self like someone you actually love. You don't do the work because you feel inspired. You do it because it is your sacred duty to your own potential. You are making a deposit into the bank of your character. To finally bridge the gap between planning and doing today, I want you to use these two shifts. First, 5-minute rule. The hardest part of any task is not the work itself. It is the transition from doing nothing to doing something. Tell yourself you will only do the work for 5 minutes. Just 5. 300 seconds. Once you start, a psychological shift called the Zeigarnik effect kicks in. Your brain naturally wants to finish what it has started. You don't need the discipline to finish the whole project. You only need the discipline to start for 5 minutes. Second, environment architecture. Stop testing your willpower. It is a battle you will eventually lose. If your phone is the distraction, put it in another room. If you want to work out, lay your clothes out the night before so you can't ignore them. Discipline is significantly easier when you remove the choices. Design your world so that doing the right thing is the path of least resistance. Make it hard to fail, and you won't have to work so hard to succeed. Freedom isn't the ability to do whatever you want, whenever you want. That is just being a slave to your whims. True freedom
is the ability to do what you know is right, even when it is hard. Especially when it is hard. If you're ready to stop waiting for motivation and start building a life of action, then subscribe and join us. We are on day 7 of 30, and the foundation of your internal citadel is being laid, brick by brick. Check the link in the description for our full mental discipline series. Start now, not in 10 minutes. Now. Stay stoic.